Hello everyone, this is CY Catering and Events. What we are having here is teaching a beginners friendly class for a beginner 101 for caterers. A caterer who wants to learn how to bake, who wants to know how to make food and other cuisine that is very important. If you are a beginner, you don't have oven, you don't have any tools like your oven, and your mixing machine. That's what I mean. You can be in this class and learn a whole lot. Okay, so I'll be taking you more serious because I'll be teaching you what you need to know. So we'll be starting catering 101 for a baker. What do you need as a baker? Those are the tools, and I'll be listing them, telling you their uses. We are going to start from there. So if you have not subscribed to my channel, please endeavor to subscribe now because you'll be gaining a whole lot on this page. Why you need to subscribe? So that just subscribe to this channel, and at the same time turn off this notification bell. Once you do that, anytime I drop a video, it will come directly to your phone. So that way you can stay tuned. For those that want to make make inquiries for our daily classes we have, the only thing you can do for me is send me your number in the comment section and send me a message. Make sure you follow my page on Facebook, on TikTok, and at the same time on YouTube. Well, on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, please. It's very important. You'll be learning a whole lot from this page, from your shawarma, your samosa, your spring rolls, to your burgers, to grilling, and a whole lot. So subscribe as a beginner. If you just want to start a career, or if you are someone that has already started baking, you want to enhance your class, your knowledge, you can as well start. So but I will start the way I train anybody that does any class with me. What I do is I start from the beginning. The beginning means class, catering class for 101, from the scratch. So the first class is introduction of catering as what it is, about cooking. The second one is what are the tools you'll be needing, tools of a baker as a caterer. So now the first thing you will be needing is a mixing bowl like this. Get a deep bowl that is deep like this. The next one is your whipping, for you to be able to mix, and you mix this way continuously. If you have to turn, you turn, but don't do it 2 times and be moving like this right now. No, you have to be consistent in one place. If you are tired, you rest and you continue again on that same way. If you are going this way, continue. If you are stopping, you stop and you do what? Continue. Okay, if you don't have a whipping, this is a whip tool. Okay, you can get it in your local market, or you go for a turning stick. Same way applies to the tool for you to be able to cream your cake. Okay, for butter and sugar before you add every other thing. So also you can as well use this for folding too. So this is the first things you need as a baker. So now the next thing you will need is your measuring spoon for you to be able to measure out your ingredients, your recipes. You get something like this, a cup and a spoon that comes with meals. Okay, you have something like this so that you can measure your ingredients correctly. You need to measure your ingredient. That's what makes you a professional baker. You can't just pack everything and put together. No, that is not. It doesn't work that way. You must get your measurements for you to be able to know what you are measuring. Okay, that's for the first one. That's for that. Sorry. So the next one you need is your baking pan. A baking pan is a pan where you pour all your batter, what you are using. Okay, when after creaming, you go for sizes depending on what your customer wants from you or the one you are starting. As a beginner, you can start with this size. As a beginner, you can start with this small size so that you can now master your hands before you start going for sizes that are very big, like a professional baker using a big pan that is so big. I use this for bread. That's why I kept that so that I can teach you how to use your stove. That's why a pot and stove. I will teach you why you need that inner pan. Okay. So this is it. So this is a bigger size. So you can as well go for this when you are now stable. That your hands are now very stable. So as a caterer and a baker, I told you need this for you to put your cake. So the next thing you need is called a smoother. For you to hold to smoothing your cake. Let's assume this is a cake. Okay. Let's assume this is a cake. Okay. And placed on the board. Are you seeing that illustration? So you place this as in this your cake. You need this for a smoother. Okay. You turn with your hand gently while controlling it gradually. That is what will help you to smoothen your cake. Okay. You can go for a smaller size, or if you are bold enough, you can start with it. But I think I would advise you to go for a smaller size because people that are professionals, they don't found you are doing a tall, very high cake. You know how to use it very well. And half of this one you can buy that one in the market. In smoother you need this also. So that's for that. So you need a board where you place your cake on. You know, this is a board. You know, but you must make sure you know your board sizes. What are the reason why you need to know your board size so that it will not be too big. You can't place a small cake like this that is like bento size on this big board. No, this board you can be able to put like size 10, highest 12 cake on it for the pan size. So but you can't use this. So this one is for a bigger size cake. This one. So but I just use it to show you as an illustration that you need a board when you are making cake. For you to make it is those tools. For you to now start, you know, decorating, you need all of this. Okay. You just need these tools inside your kitchen cabinet, okay? So these are the tools you need to start buying. So the next thing now is your turning board for you to be able to decorate, okay? You need a very good turning board so that you can decorate very well. So whereby you are turning and you know you are decorating and all of that. Do you understand? You need a good turning board for you to be able to decorate your cake. That is what you use a turning board for, to decorate your cake. So by the time you spin it round, you can be able to decorate your cake evenly, okay? That is what you need this turning board for. So if you want to buy most of these items, I sell them also. I sell all this. I have a store where I sell them. So for cupcakes, if you know you are not too buoyant, you can go for cupcakes to start with and start selling and start making money. Just go and get this kind of baking things. See baking pans that are small like this. This is your cupcake pan. Okay, you need things like this for your cupcake. If you don't want to go in, you want to do a professional one. So when you are doing cupcake, after getting that, you need this. Okay, this is a paper in for the cupcake. So for you to be able to bake a good one, so you can just place it like this. Are you saying that you take it out and place it in here? Okay, like this. For those that have gone far, but if you know you don't have money to buy the paper, the cupcake paper, what you do, just grease this with your butter, add sprinkle little flour to dust it, and just put your cake mix in directly, put your cake inside directly. So for those that want to go further, you can just put it this way and start selling. Put it into a nylon when it's cool and seal it up and start selling. And you can use a simple nylon like this to just place your cake in. So if you want to start making cupcakes, you can just get a nylon that looks like this. You'll see it in your neighborhood that has this. It's a packaging sealing tape nylon. You can see that has this. Okay? So by the time let's assume this is our cake, you place your cake inside this. After baking, once you start baking, you just take it out, very simple, as you can see. So that way you don't need to start looking for, this I would like package, you can start making money. Oh, since I've learned something from CY, and this is it, to just be like this for your business. If God helps you with time, you can place a sticker, go to your neighborhood, meet your friends and let them know you are selling cupcakes. You can start from there. Before you know, you start growing. With that way, you start making profit and start buying more things you need. And you can even later on save up to get good machines for mixing. So, but you don't tell me because you don't have a mixing machine, you can't start that business. You can start that business. That is why you are in this class. Okay? Are you learning? So that is for that. So make sure you cover all your things neatly after using them in the kitchen. So that is it. So this is the best way you can package your cake for a beginner. Okay? Using this packaging seal nylon. Assuming this is your cake. This is how we showed you now. So I don't want to see why, I don't have money, I would like it. No, you can start with that. Okay? So the next thing you'll be needing is your cling film nylon when you are done baking. When you are done baking, and before you to bake, I will tell you how you can bake when it's time for us to start baking. You will need this after baking. It's called a cling film nylon. You can get this, a cling film. You can get this cling film in any store where they sell, like a mall. You can get it there. So what do you need it for? That's what I should be telling you. What you need it for is for you to be able to wrap your cake. Once you finish baking as a good baker, you need to wrap that cake to be able to trap in the moist into the cake. It shouldn't escape from it, and you will have this fluffy like cake, okay, that you have done. So that is that. So another method again to use for your cupcake is having this pan. It's called cupcake pan. You see it? It's a baking pan, just like this one, but this one is for round. We are talking about the baking tools. So you can have this one, a okay, and placing the best way that you can use it. So it will serve as this instead of single way, to serve like this. So the first thing you can do for me is place it like this in your kitchen on the table where you are doing your workstation. So you place it one at a time. I believe you can see that. You now place it. Sorry, I think that's it. You place each one like this, that way, and put in the cake directly inside. Pour it inside. So after doing that, you carry it and put into your pots, your oven pot where you'll be baking from. So I believe you now understand how to start baking cupcakes for sale. And if you want to start decorating, you'll be needing this. This is called a what? A nozzle. And you place it into what they call a piping bag. When we are doing decoration, I will show you what a piping bag is. So if there's any other question you need to know, let me know in the comment section. And if you want to join our class for the online monetizing one, let me know. Now we'll take it further. That is for baking cake. If you are a baker, you will need also, if you want to make pastries, you will need this for meat pie. Okay, this is a big size. It comes with different sizes for your meat pie if you want to make meat pie. So after hold on, let me get something. So I was telling you earlier in the class. That for a professional that wants to smoothen their cake when decorating, you need this. But I told you, if you are not very good at this, you don't start with this, okay? It will be too, okay, just for smoothing. Then, and as a baker, you will need this also, okay? If you are baking, you need this also. It's also a smoother for you to smoothen your cake while turning it, okay? This, or you go for this one, okay? So that is it. So we'll take it further, okay? You need a rolling pin. You need a rolling pin, be it plastic, wooden, whichever one you can get, for you to be able to, when you are doing other pastries, you want to, you understand, you need to roll out on the flat surface. And like your meat pie, when you roll, you do it as a ball, then you roll it out side to side. You get this circle shape. You place it here. You place it here. After you get it, then you put your filling at the middle and close completely. Before you do that, don't forget that you are still going to egg wash when you are making a meat pie. I'm going to teach you all that. So you just place it and cut. Take it out nicely and place it in your baking pan that is already greased. So that is it. These are the things. So this one comes in different shapes. And as the friend said, you can as well use the smaller size if you want to start, so that you don't waste much money. Maybe you want to start selling small sizes of meat pie, you can go for this side, but that one is a big normal standard size, which is for this. And it comes with different sizes, okay? So the next thing you'll be needing in your catering journey, if you are making chin chin, you'll be needing this. You will need this. This is a cutter. You know why I love this cutter? It gives you this beautiful shape, so you can use it to just cut, see? And when you have done your chin chin, you just cut it. So you need this cutter. It's called a cutter. What did I say? A cutter. So, and I will be showing you more things to come. So if there's any question you want to ask me as we go further, please place it in the comment section. Write it there in the comment section, and check my phone number at the top of this video. Please, if you've gotten up to this stage in this class and you have finished listening, please, before I will be rounding up, please place your thumb or your subscribe my channel. Please subscribe to my channel, because you'll be getting a whole lot from it. Subscribe to my channel. Ask me any comments. If you want to join the class, online class, I'll let you know. Comment yes, I'm interested. If you want to join a physical class, you want to come to us where we are in Lagos at Igondo Idemo, please, you can as well call that number you see on the screen. This class is going to continue. This is just a part 1 for those that are starting the catering journey for baking class, catering 101 for bakers. And we are still going to be doing food and a whole lot on this page. So please subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell so that whenever my video drops, you'll be the first person to get it. Bye. I love you all.